Hello guys and welcome back. As you can see, it is a glorious British sunny. No. Hey guys and welcome back. Obviously you can see the sun is shining, COVID's in the air. It seems like the perfect time to be working on the car. So what we're going to be doing is looking at making, wow, it's really dark, the door bars to go in here. Now I have actually already made the bottom section of the door bar just because I'm trying to work out what I want to do with it and where it's all going to sit, and it's all kind of like, I don't know, there's a bit more sort of like eyeballing, I guess. Then I'm sort of making it up a bit with this and sort of getting it in, I don't know. Anyway, I've got a little bit of mathematical equations going on here, and basically for the lower one, and literally all I worked out was, so I had like a 120 centimeter piece of tube, that's this bit right here, and then I just sort of, I kind of roughly worked out how I wanted it. So I actually, I wrote this, I think, after I made it, so I actually bent it to 20 degrees, and for some reason I started using inches, and basically the inches is from main hoop up to the point where it goes in the die, you know, that mark I've been talking about in previous videos, and then I basically just cut the end down to where it fit. Now it fits in pretty nice and snug, and I'm quite happy with it. So I have got the welder out, and I'm probably going to tack this in place. So that's not actually where it sits. Cool, yeah, so this is basically how I've worked it out. I've just sort of roughly got it to the height I want and put in some blocks there. And done sort of the same here, but with a clamp. Now I basically made it so where this was, obviously there's going to be another tube sitting on here for the top section, and I basically just made it so that I had enough room to swing my elbows around and stuff in there, and that's sort of just how I worked out the height. Like I say, I'm kind of making this bit up. I've not got any real sort of maths going on with it. I'm literally just going to make one side and then measure off and then just copy on the exact same side and hope that works. I'll probably put the passenger seat in for that. But yeah, let's tack this in and then we'll have a look at making the top one. Okay, so we got this one tacked in. Now, I'm sort of, let me put this down. So what I'm doing with working this out, I've just sort of clamped it in place and used some magnets. Basically, I sat in there and moved the old cheater pipe about, and I don't think you can see it, but I basically marked, there's a line in the middle sort of ish on here. I then marked that on this tube, the bottom section, to sort of line up, and sort of knew where I wanted it when I was sitting in the car and sort of swing my elbows about. Then basically what I've done is I just got the a tape measure, just so I had some sort of straight line, and marked up where I sort of wanted it to land onto the main hoop. And it's basically come out with a sort of rough sort of 15 inches. And then I sort of measured around the whole thing. The whole thing sort of comes to 120 centimeters. I don't know why I keep switching between inches and centimeters at the moment. But yeah, and basically, like I said, I'm going to make this one up again. I'm going to cut a piece at like 125 centimeters. And then I'm going to do the sort of 15-inch mark, or basically 38 centimeters really. And bend that there to, I think I'm just going to go for 30 straight away on this. And then see how that goes. Right, so I've basically just done it with a 30-degree bend, and I'm quite happy with how it is, because I kind of like the whole making it hard getting in and out kind of thing for some reason. I don't really know why, but also if say I need to get out of the car quick, like the car catches on fire or anything, I don't want to be stuck in here and like burn to death, because that's not fun. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave it at this. So yeah, all I need to do now is just notch out these end bits and we can have a go at fitting in. I think I'll take the seat out for now. I've basically put 2 lines here on each tube to match up, and I'll leave these in place, I think. Oh, and what I can do to help, so I think if I put this around there, that's another bit for that to sit on. So yeah, let's get the seat out and tube her up and notch her up and tack it in and then weld the thing in. And then gonna have a look at doing the gusset bits on here. So yeah. Okay, so after a lot of taking in and out and banging about, I've got this one in and it's tacked in place. I'm pretty happy with it now. So yeah, I'm gonna weld it in its position. I might do some little welds in either side here just to help keep some strength, maybe, I don't know. Either way, I'm gonna be doing the gussets up to it. Yeah, also with this, I have slightly pulled these out a little bit. I don't know whether you'll be able to see on the camera. It's not a mad amount, but just enough that hopefully they won't like kink in too much, say if I take a side impact, which I can't imagine it will, because I mean I still have like this bar and everything in the door, so they didn't need to be pushed out mad amounts, because I still like to get these door cards that I'm building fit in, and I think they will still fit in with these like how they are now. So yeah. Right, so I haven't got any of the sheet metal left, or enough that I thought I had, so I'm gonna have to order some of that, and we'll pick this video up when it comes. So now, I guess. We are back after a week from that last clip. Yeah, so let's carry on with the video and make these taco gussets. I've already made one. That's that little bad boy there. Sorry, the welding, you know, it's not pretty. That's kind of why I like grind it down. Like the welds aren't bad or anything. I just grind them down because they just, I don't know, need to get them like better. Anyway, let's look into making these taco gussets. Let me sit down. So this is kind of hard. I hope you can see, hard to get in a place where I have this wall right here, and obviously a door in the way. But yeah, basically what I'm gonna do is, so these are 10 centimeters width, and then, I don't know, I guess basically I just work out where, oh, that's going to be a big one. I might make that a bit shorter, but we'll mark that out anyway, roughly like that. I might have to make it a bit smaller. Yeah, that's huge. I might cut it down so it's only like this big, I think, over this side. So yeah, I just had a little quick look, and we're not gonna be able to get enough for the other side anyway, so I'm gonna have to order some sheet metal, because what I was thinking is if I do this gusset at 5 centimeters here, it's a bit more even to that, because I feel like having 10 all the way down here is like massive. So I think I'm going to cut this sheet down in half, and then just do a 5 here, which means I'll be able to do the front one on the other side, but I probably won't be able to get the other side, like the back one, done where it's a little bit fatter, where it kinks up more. I don't know, basically, anyway, let me talk you through what I've done here. Load of waffling on, I've lost my tape measure, but basically, yeah, marked out where 5 centimeters was, and then just gone up to this line here, had a look. It's about 18 centimeters that I need in length. So let's go to the shed and work this one out. So this is what we need to do to work it out. So remember what we said, it was 17. No, it wasn't, it was 18. Where's my pen? I think what I'll do first is mark out where the 5 is. There. Then we'll do a line halfway through there. And then, so yeah, it was 18. Which is here. Now obviously we're going to be curving it round, so we need to work out what the curvature is for this to add into it. Now how that is done, basically what we need to do is get the well, we need to find out the circumference, don't we? So yeah, what we need to do is get the diameter. Now this is a 4.44 centimeter wide tube. I've just done it to 4.5 to make it easier, and basically we need to times that by pi, which is 3.14, so the closest second decimal place, and that will come out as 14.3. Then we divide that by 2, and that gives us 7.06. Now I'm not going to do it to 0.6 of a millimeter, so I'm just going to do 7 centimeters, and that would be there. Now half of 7 is 3.5, so I'm going to put that there, and that'll help us line up when we come to putting the tube in. Another line down here. Right, so nicely cut in half. This would give us 2. I think it looks all quite straight. Now what we're going to want to do is cut. They look quite small. I'm still unsure if I want to do it like this. Either way, I've started. I'm doing it. So I'm going to basically, to get these points, these triangles, I'm just going to mark down either end half of 5, so 2.5. And obviously, yeah, like I say, either end. And then we're just going to go from this corner here. Now, actually, that was a square. It was cut off squares on the other one. So to make it line up a bit better, I'm actually just going to go, make it roughly about 1 centimetre. That's going to be too exact. Oh, man. Oh, so much cutting out to do. Roughly like that. And then we're just going to join up the points. Cool. So that's what we're going to end up with. I'm going to go cut these out and come back to you so you can see what they look like all cut out. There we are. Right, so look at this. This is like a pterodactyl kind of dinosaur thing I made. No. This is the bit cut, and what I've done now is, as you can see, I've got a tube here, just cut a little bit smaller than it, and then it's all clamped in sort of down that center point that I marked out, and then what I just need to do is just basically, hopefully this one should be a bit easier as it's put on the edge a bit. You can see, yeah, and just sort of bend it around, trying to keep it as tight as possible. Really, gotta be careful, it's quite sharp. So that's roughly about it. I'm just gonna take these off, and I'm just gonna wang it in the wooden vise quick, just to bend it round a little bit more. And that way we can get it nice and tight. Cool, so that's basically it. I'm just going to go deburr this so there's a few less sharp edges on it, and then we'll tack it in the car. Oh yeah, what I forgot to mention was I just sort of curve these edges in a bit around the back so they fit up to the tube a little bit snugger. Yeah. Okay, so I've just put it in the car. It's not quite lined up. It's not quite in there properly, as you can see. It's ended up actually pushing under there. So I'm just gonna mark those off, and then go cut it down to that, and hopefully we'll get a bit of a better fit on it. Right, so that's it, fitting a lot better. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of pushing and a bit of persuasion with the hammer, I reckon, just to get it to fit a bit snugger there. Okay, there we are. That's a lot better. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I think I'm just gonna tack that in. Right, that's it done, really. I don't need you. No, I don't need to show you the other side, I guess. Those words have come out a little bit better than the other side. I'm still going to grind them down, probably, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, because I want to get rid of those little bits of splatter on there as well. I might just chuck a couple round in the back here, but this one's come out quite nice. I actually quite like it. So yeah, I'm going to do the other side. I might go down to B&Q because I know they sell sheets of metal, and I might be able to get enough so that I can actually have the whole side done, because I was kind of hoping to at least get it in primer this weekend. And obviously if I have to wait for more metal to turn up, I can't. So yeah, that's it for this video. That's the door bars done. The next one will be hopefully me primering or painting the cage. So thanks for watching, guys, and please check out some of my other videos. Please check out some more of my other videos. Thank you.